Thank you to PRAC and other federal partners for organizing today's event and inviting me to speak. I'm Tina Kim, and I lead a division of about 300 auditors for the Office of the New York State Comptroller, or OSC. The New York State Comptroller, Thomas P. DiNapoli, is not only the state's chief fiscal officer, but also the state auditor. My staff are responsible for evaluating the operations of New York State and New York City agencies and public authority. Agile oversight is incredibly important, germane to today's changing world and the challenges facing the nation, and in turn, the oversight community. Organizations able to adjust to the challenges of the pandemic successfully are, by definition, resilient. Today, I will discuss a product from my office that is a testament to our resilience, our annual Enterprise Fraud, Waste and Abuse Prevention and Detection Report mandated by the New York State Legislature, which shares insight on how we use data analytics in our work. This report is more than a simple summary of our efforts, but a living record of our progress over time. The report charts not just our growth, but our transformation, illustrating how our analytics work has evolved because of our long-standing investment in people and data. While the report includes the work of numerous functional areas within OSC, today I will focus only on our state audit work. In the age of big data, disruptive technology, and an increasingly digital world, we are all struggling with how to modernize our operations. And I hope this report and today's presentation offer other organizations ideas on ways they can incorporate or deepen analytics within their work. Smart Audit, our award-winning approach to digital transformation, combines investments in staff and strategic partnerships with investment in high-end analytic tools and technologies to more strategically identify risk and produce speedier results, leading to more informed and smarter decisions that give rise to greater return on investment of taxpayer dollars. We use Smart Audit to build out risk management infrastructure, focusing on two key pillars, people and data. Some key examples of how we do this include we conduct audit idea contests that not only engage and motivate staff, especially during the pandemic, but lead to creative, high-impact audits. Additionally, we identify staff with data and analytic expertise to serve as data consultants and data liaisons. They not only help audit teams access and understand public data sources, help identify the appropriate analytic tool for each audit, but coach staff on using these tools. Such mentoring allows us to keep our staff up to date with new technology, but also provides an opportunity for continuous learning. We also inventory staff's technical skills and interests and create rotational opportunities for auditors to work on data-intensive audits, which provide hands-on experience and helps them to hone their analytic skills. And we consult with subject matter experts whose knowledge and lived experience not only offers insight on potential audits, but also transfers technical knowledge to our teams. Key to our keeping pace with the rapidly changing technological environment is our Audit Innovation Unit. They are the core of our data analytic infrastructure, responsible for evaluating new technology, and more importantly, help our data consultants roll out analytic solutions to our audit organizations so that we achieve a sustainable transfer of knowledge. The Innovation Unit has developed a suite of tools that enables our audit staff to identify risk and conduct their work with agility, including a search tool enabling efficient, user-driven searches to access and analyze government performance audit reports, a data catalog to aid audit planning, better manage information about public data sources, and in partnership with subject matter experts who validate the unit's work, innovation staff have also developed AI risk models that help auditors more efficiently identify risk. For example, for over a decade, our auditors have found a troubling pattern of mismanagement, waste, and even fraud by certain providers of preschool special education services. Following a mandate to audit the expenses submitted for reimbursement by providers within the program, we developed a risk model to identify potentially high-risk providers for inclusion in our audit plan, a model that we continue to refine. We also launched a data visualization working group that helps all staff to better understand and access visualization tools. For example, they created a centralized intake form that streamlines requests for data visualization and a comprehensive gallery that showcases our work, educating auditors about available resources and empowering auditors to effectively leverage them. And with an eye toward the future, we've maintained and deepened our focus on emerging technology, such as artificial intelligence. We are working on building staff competencies and incorporating AI into our business processes, and are currently conducting our first AI governance and algorithmic audits with the help of a consultant. Investing in our human and technological infrastructure has progressively driven innovation and led to impactful audits that save taxpayers money and improve New Yorkers' lives. Let me share several examples from our journey. The state's Medicaid program provides critical healthcare services to millions of New Yorkers, but suffers from oversight challenges as well as improper payments. OSC's direct access to the state's Medicaid data warehouse, coupled with our long-term investments in data, analytic tools, and auditors' expertise, has enabled our staff to conduct continuous auditing and to identify early on troublesome patterns in medical claims, positioning us to address the root cause of issues. Building this infrastructure has not only achieved substantial cost savings with approximately $5.3 billion in 2022 alone, but even more importantly, as you can see from this graph, has driven the trend line of our audit savings significantly upward over the past 8 years, both a reflection and the result of our journey over time. This methodology is also reflected within our other performance audit work, especially over the last few years. The pandemic hit all levels of government hard, revealing weaknesses in services, systems, and security. Perhaps none were more impacted, however, than programs serving our most vulnerable populations. OSC's audit of the Department of Health's use, collection, and reporting of infection control data hit a nerve by examining the department's oversight of nursing home facilities during the pandemic. This audit not only tells the story of what happened, but looks at the impact of a persistent lack of public health funding on the department's response to the outbreak. Applying elements of artificial intelligence, in particular techniques involving unstructured data, our auditors identified patterns in inspection reports text and efficiently analyzed infection control data, providing an innovative yet practical model for the department to strengthen its infection control oversight. The audit also featured a powerful infographic that quickly and easily communicated the timeline of changes to the department's methods for reporting COVID deaths in nursing homes, helping to bring this transparency to this critical issue. Another example of our journey and an indicator of just how far we've come is OSC's first ever story map, which was created jointly by our Geographic Information Systems and audit team assessing the oversight of New York State forest tax programs. The story map is a digitally immersive experience, showcasing the audit in a more visual and interactive way by featuring video, audio, and photography, as well as data visualizations that allow viewers to search and filter data, swipe before and after images, and much more. The story map also encompasses a sophisticated spatial analysis, providing auditors with a risk assessment tool to efficiently identify high-risk properties for audit fieldwork. This work is possible due to years of exploring new data sets and creative data analysis. And this work matters. The story map not only fosters citizen engagement, but helps effectuate change, and in this case, strengthen the state's management of forest resources by helping to ensure that only eligible properties are enrolled in the program. Our Enterprise Fraud, Waste and Abuse Prevention and Detection Report is the agile expression of our work. And for the State Audit Group, it is also an outgrowth of Smart Audit, which is the foundation for the risk assessment infrastructure we built around people and data. When COVID struck, this infrastructure enabled us to respond quickly and adapt successfully. Thank you for joining us on this journey. I encourage you to reach out with any questions or to share your own agile approaches and innovative practices so we can all learn from each other.